the world, you can decide that heaven holds all for me. You can decide how beautiful heaven must be. You can decide. I've heard of a place that's called heaven. You can decide. I'm gonna walk around heaven all day. You can decide that even though trials dark on every hand, and sometimes I just can't understand all the ways that God will lead us through that blessed promised land. You can decide I'm gonna let him guide me with his eyes, and I will follow till I die. I may not understand it right now, but I'll understand it better by and by. I can decide that I've started with Jesus and I'm going through. It doesn't matter what the world has decided to do. I may have to let mama go. I may have to let daddy go. I may have to let sister go. I may have to let brother go. I may have to let spouse go. I may have to let children go. But I've started with Jesus and I'm going through. So that morning when this life is over, I'm looking forward to flying away. I'm going to a place that's far better than where I am right now. Every day is something. If it ain't 6 on this hand, it's a half a dozen on the other. I got sorrows all around me. I got folk trying to conspire to do me harm. They talk about me when they don't know what they're talking about. Every time I turn around, there's always something. But I'm glad that this is not the end of my story. God, this is just the beginning. God has another place for me, and I have just decided I'm going with Jesus. I have decided that he is my master. I have decided that he's a friend that sticks closer than any brother. I have decided he is my doctor that will never give me a misdiagnosis. I have decided that he's a friend. I'm talking about a real friend. A friend who won't look at the caller ID and not pick up when they see me calling. No, Jesus is on the main line, and I can tell him what I want. I'll start with Jesus, and I'm going to stay with him, and you can too. Just make up your mind. Make up your mind. That's what Enoch did at age 65. And for the next 300 years, Bible says he walked with God. Who you walking with? Who you walking with? Because that's going to determine where you're going to end up. You know, walk not only describes a lifestyle in the Bible, but also describes the direction in which you're traveling. Hello? Who you walking with? Who you with? Young folk know about that. Who you with? Who you keeping company with? All right. Who's determining where you take your next step? Is it God? Is it Oprah? Is it Dr. Phil?
Well, how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel?
The greatest doctor we've ever come in contact with is the one who created us. If he created me, I know he can fix me. You follow me? And we treat our souls like we do our automobiles. Every automobile got a manufacturer who originated the brand and make of that model of that car. But we'll take it to somebody who don't specialize in the make and in the model of my car. Why? Because we're trying to save some money. You follow what I'm saying? Can't nobody fix a Chrysler like a Chrysler dealer. That's the manufacturer. He know all the ins and outs of the product that's been manufactured Chrysler to a Honda shop. Hello? And then wonder why in a few months what was wrong is still wrong. You didn't take it to the right place. Many times we treat our souls the same way. When we know somebody, or Uncle Jed, been working on cars for 20 years. Uncle Jed know a little something about them old transmissions. But these new ones they get out now. Uncle Jed don't know nothing about this new transmission. This new transmission, you can't take it to Uncle Jed. Uncle Jed to get up under there and tear something up. Because he's not familiar with what this is. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we treat our souls the same way. We take our spiritual problems to carnal people and then ask them, carnal folk, what we ought to do about a spiritual problem. And you know the reason why we do that? Because we already know what God's word says. And we're looking for somebody to tell us what we want to hear. This is something I want to do, but I can't validate it enough myself to do it. So let me call somebody who's going to tell me what I want to hear. And then when you call the folk who tell you what you want to hear, and they validate what you want to do, then you can feel good about doing it because you got some support. Let me let you in on this. As long as you walking with the devil, you're going to always have, the devil got a support group. The devil has a support group. It's a wicked support group. But they make you think that they make you think they love you. They make you think that they're looking out for what's best for you. But nevertheless, the Bible told us a long time ago, if the blind lead the blind, both of them. Yes. Did I get you with that one? Did you understand that? Not both of them. Both of them gonna fall into the ditch. If one blind man hold on to another blind man, don't let one of them know where they're going. But that's how we do it. We call somebody else who can't see. No more than we can see. What you think I would do about this? I wouldn't take that if I was you. The Lord done told you to turn the other cheek. Whoa. This coming Wednesday night, y'all remember that? That's your homework assignment. To find out whether or not the Lord told you to offer it up as another slap. Or did the Lord want to remove yourself from that situation? Come back Wednesday night, we're going to discuss that. He told you to turn the other cheek. He didn't tell you to render vengeance. Vengeance belongs to him. But see, that's all the world knows. All the world knows is you get me, I get you. Some of the world so crooked, they live by the philosophy, I get you before you get me. Oh, yeah. That's a show enough devil right there. Yeah. that's a show enough, or they looking for trouble. And when they think they done found trouble, they say, come on, trouble, I'm waiting on you. Sleep with the fist ball there. In case somebody wants to start something in their dreams. Evil! Looking for trouble! Where trouble ain't even supposed to be found. The devil got a support group. You ever seen winos behind a liquor store? Supporting each other? He done stood on Rosa Parks begging. He done stood over here on Court Street begging. He done stood on Norman Bridge begging. And they begged enough to get them a bottle of those cheap wine. Go to the store in support of each other. And pass the bottle. Sit and pass. The devil got a support group. It's not one that's going to help you. It's going to lead you further into destruction. And see, that's what happens. Every time we consult somebody who's not walking according to God's word, I don't want no advice from somebody who don't know God's word. Because what can they tell me? And this is the key right here. That I know I got somebody who's living their life according to God's word. When I